Most people think that productivity is doing more, like more hustle, more things on your to-do list, or more effort. But what if the real thing about productivity is actually doing less? Well, today I'm gonna talk about the minimalist approach for productivity. So you can do less, spend less of your energy, and still get all your things done. Hey guys, so if you don't know me, my name is Camille. We're here for the third video of this channel, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about productivity. Actually, speaking a little bit more about how you can do less and make all your things of your to-do list or whatever in a more effective way. So how can you get more results without draining your energy, okay? So if you're like busy all day and really getting all your energy to do everything on your to-do list, well, this video is for you, because productivity is not exactly about doing 100 things and like getting a lot of things on your to-do list to do in just one day and you get exhausted about it. So it's not like this works. Usually the to-do list and the productivity hacks, they say like, okay, make a to-do list with a wake up, work out, drink a lot of water, and this and that. But I want to show you a more effective way of getting your things done and still have energy for the rest of the day or the rest of the tools that you have to do. And the reason why I'm talking you this is because online it looks really aesthetic and wow, really cool of having a lot of things on your to-do list or a lot of things to do in your daily routine, but in real life that's how people actually burns out. So what I want you is to stop doing so much low value works and start doing more with less energy and with less tools, so you can enjoy also the rest of your day, not living just to be productive all the time. Okay, so rule number one, you're gonna choose 1 to 3 real important goals. Okay, one thing that is true is that if everyone is a priority, then nothing is. So your brain is not going to process like 17 real important tools or real important goals. So you gotta choose 3 important goals for your day, and you're gonna be specific about it. So for today, I want to work out for 30 minutes, then study for an hour, and then, don't know, maybe journaling for 30 minutes or meditating for 30 minutes, whatever is really important for you and for your mental health, your physical health, and everything else. So you're gonna set only 3 important choose for you to do, and if you actually do that, you're gonna choose some piece of like a compensation, okay, like something that you're gonna give for yourself if you accomplish that, for your brain to start thinking like, okay, so I need to do this in order to get a thing that I like or a thing that I really enjoy, like watching a movie, for example. So this is the rule number 1 for you to start using less energy in order to get all your goals and all your choose done. Okay, so rule number 2 is start with the ugly version. I'm gonna explain that, okay? So when we usually start something, we already want to be like, wow, like so good in that thing. And when we don't do it like the perfect way, then we want to give up, we don't want to do that anymore. So what I want you to do is to start with the ugly version. So instead of thinking, okay, these weren't perfect, or I didn't do it as I wanted to do, I wanted to just do it. Even though if you don't plan it well, if you don't do it like you wanted to always, I really thought that I was going to work out super strong today, but I didn't. I couldn't complete all the exercises, I couldn't do everything that I was planned to do, but at least I did it. So instead of thinking, oh, I shouldn't do that because I'm not gonna complete it, you're gonna think, well, at least I did half of it, instead of doing nothing. So really start with the ugly version of it, instead of just not doing anything. Okay, so for rule number 3, I'm going to say for you, instead of doing more, you're gonna do less effort and increase your leverage. So when you do like a lot of things, it don't actually needs to mean that you like multiplying results. So leverage is exactly like increasing the results by doing less. So once you start to thinking like, how can I do more, then you're gonna put a lot of effort in something that maybe don't just give you results that you need. Okay, so instead of asking you how can I do more, you're gonna ask yourself, how can I get more results by doing less? So once you think like that, you're focusing on results, not only on doing a lot of things, because usually we think that productivity is something about like, oh, I need to be totally busy like the entire day and I can't rest a minute because I'm not gonna be productive like that. And it's not like it works. So I want you to really start thinking not about how many things you're doing. I want you to think about the results that these things you are doing are giving you. Because it's really, really sad when you're like finish the day, and if you write down, if you journal, that is the thing that I really like doing for me to like can have a full vision of everything, then you're gonna see, okay, I'm so tired. I did a lot of things today, but what results did I bring with it, you know? And when you see it and you see you had no results at all, you just got tired, wow, that's really sad and annoying. So I want you to stop thinking like that and start thinking smart about it. Start thinking about doing less effort and getting the results that you really need and that you really want. Okay, so for rule number 4, I wanted to have one block of productivity, of focus for the day. Okay, instead of like following that things you see on the internet, like, oh, I study 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day, that's just gonna drain your energy, and probably tomorrow you don't even want to touch a book. So what I want you to just do one block of focus, like totally focus, no multitasking, no switching like windows in your phone or anything like that. So I really want you to focus on what you're doing, and you're gonna give like an hour and a half of totally focus on what you need the most right now. I'm giving you the example of study. Okay, so if you're gonna study for a test, for example, instead of like spending 80 hours in studying that, and in these 8 hours you're gonna like get distracted, get tired, and lose your attention for anything else, because you're not gonna be focusing for 8 hours. Your brain cannot do that. So you just focus for an hour and a half and really get into that test that you need to study to. So really see what you really need to study, what you need to, I don't know, maybe memorize, and then you're gonna get that one block of focus, and I promise you that's gonna work better than if you try to stay 8 hours and focus. It's not gonna work. Your brain cannot deal with that, okay? So I want you to understand that productivity is totally different from everything that we see on the internet that is making us believe that if we are not totally busy, that if we're not making a lot of things, and if we're not overwhelmed, we're not gonna be productive. And this is a lie. This is totally a lie that is being spreading on this internet, and it's not true. I want you to understand that in order to get what you want, in order to get the results that you need, you really gotta start doing less with the energy that you have. You're gonna like really keep it for you to doing everything else, for you to leave. Productivity, the real one, is about really thinking smart and doing more with the less effort as possible. So I want to challenge you for 7 days. I want you to really set a main goal. Just have 3 main goals for a day. Have just one block of focus for your day, and maximum that you're gonna be in their focus mode is like an hour and a half for that specific goal, and really start to think, okay, before you doing your task, why am I doing that? Okay guys, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, subscribe to this channel, give it a like, and give it a comment of what you want to see in here, okay? Bye bye!